Hello boys and girls, I hope you're all having a very good day. Okay, so before we get started, what I want you to do is make sure that you've got a glass of water ready for a drink. Make sure that you've got either a gymnastics mat or a yoga mat or that you're on carpet. I want you to make sure you've got lots of space around you to do all of the different exercises. And I want you to make sure that you are doing all of the exercises properly and you are picking exercises that aren't too challenging for you. Also, make sure that your parents know where you are and know that you're doing this video so that they can come and check on you and that they know where you are in case anything goes wrong. Okay, so make sure that you've also done a warm-up and stretch before we get started. Remember, you can pause this video at any time to take a drink, or you can pause it now if you've not already done your warm-up and stretch and do that quickly. And yeah, we're going to move straight on to working on our core today. Our core is super important for protecting us from injury, especially very important for protecting our back. We need a good strong core for making all of our different shapes, our tuck shapes, our pike shapes, our dish shapes, our arch shapes, our straight shapes, even our squat position for our landings. And it's very important to have a good strong core to hold nice start positions and finish positions, and for our kickouts, for doing nice sharp kickouts in all of our somersaults. Core is very important for lots of different skills like our handstands and our handsprings, our round offs, our flips, our whips. It's very important for rolls, for jumps, and for balances. So I'm sure you can tell that it is super important to have a good strong core for almost every discipline that we do in Dynamite, from general gymnastics to floor and vaults to display, trampoline, tumble, and CMT all need a very good core for all of those different disciplines. It is also super important because our core exercises make up a lots of different parts of our range and conditioning, and that is super important to have a good range and conditioning if we want to go down south and represent Team Scotland at the regional team finals. It is also super important to have a strong core for staying tight in lots of different skills and passes and routines and runs, and for making sure that we have a really strong core to stay tight in case anything is going wrong in one of those passes or runs or routines. If we've got a strong core, we can hopefully pull that back together, that run or that pass or that routine, and get all the way to the very last skill. And yeah, super important also, our core is very important for making sure that we have a lot of endurance for those longer display routines so that we can make it all the way through to the very end and still be doing some lovely balances. Okay, so today we're going to be doing a core circuit. We're going to be doing 3 different circuits. They're going to be 3 rounds each, and they are going to be 30 seconds each for each skill. If you are finding the video a wee bit easy, you can make it more difficult by maybe pausing and using your own timer and doing all of the exercises for 45 seconds, or you can just rewind the video and you can do an extra round if you want to. And yeah, if you are finding it too hard, then maybe look at the video from the previous week, because it's going to get progressively more and more difficult each week. And if you're finding it too easy, maybe skip ahead a week and try one of the harder videos. Okay? So we're going to start off again today with our dish circuit. So first up, we're going to be doing a straight leg dish, but with our arms down. So we're going to have nice pointed toes, feet together, legs straight. Our arms are going to go up just above our legs, and they're going to be straight. Our shoulders are going to be rounded. We're going to be squeezing again from our tummy to keep our back flat to the floor, and our head is going to be up, nice and relaxed, not too tucked in. Then we're going to swap to our V-set, reaching again right up to try to touch all the way up towards our toes. Then swapping around, having nice straight legs in that as well, feet together as well, not holding onto our legs, just reaching up to try to touch our toes. Then we're going to swap around to our arch position, and today what we're going to do is we're going to use a stick or anything that you can find really that's nice and short to make sure that our arms come right in close to our ears. We're going to be lying down on our tummy, our feet are going to be together, our toes are pointed, our legs again completely straight, our arms completely straight, and our head down under our arms lifting all the way up completely straight with the arms, keeping those arms right in close to our ears. And then we're going to move on to our back to do another glute bridge. So again, we're going to be up on top of our heels, hips fully extended, lifting up nice and slowly into it, legs shoulder width apart, knees not too far apart either. Then we're going to squeeze our bottom to get our hips right up, our hands are going to be flat to the floor, and our head is going to be on the floor looking up to the ceiling. Okay, so we're going to get started straight away with that. Go! Through to our V-sit. Right into our arch. And right into our glute bridge again. Go! Through to our V-sit. right into our arch. And right into our glute bridge again. Go! Through to our V-sit. Right into our arch. And right into our glute bridge again. Okay, boys and girls, so we're going to be moving straight on today to our supports. Today we're going to be doing front support and we're going to be doing a full front support position. So we're going to start with our hands facing forward and our hands are going to be directly under our shoulders. Then we're going to go up onto our feet, make sure that we've got a straight back all the way from our shoulders down to our heels. We're going to make sure that our head is up a wee bit and looking straight ahead, and that we're squeezing tight from our tummy to hold that position. Then we're going to swap round and we're going to do side support. And again, in our side support, we're going to have our hand facing forward. We're going to have our hand directly under our shoulder. We're going to be up on our feet again with our hand raised. And we're going to be having a completely straight body all the way from our heels up to our shoulders again. So squeezing to lift our hips up nice and high. And then we're swapping round and we're going for a full back support again today. So lifting right up, hips completely extended and looking straight down towards our toes. We're going to have pointed toes, heels together, straight legs, no soft knees, hips fully extended, head in, looking straight down, and fingers facing forwards towards our toes with our hands positioned under our shoulders. Okay, so we're gonna get started straight away. I'm gonna set my timer. Ready, steady, go. And round to back support. And side support on the other side. Ready, steady, go. And round to back support. And side support on the other side. Ready, steady, go. And round to back support. And side support on the other side. Okay, boys and girls, we're going to be moving straight on to our squat hold and our 1 foot stand circuit to finish off our session today. So when we are doing our 1 foot stand, we are going to be up on our feet. Make sure that you're not wearing any socks so that you don't slip. We're going to have the leg that we're standing on is going to be our left leg, and it's going to be completely straight. Our arms are going to be up by our ears, right in touching our ears. We're going to make sure that if we want to make it easier for ourselves, we're looking down at the floor. And if we want to make it a bit more challenging, we're looking up at the ceiling. Then our knee is going to come up. It's going to be at hip height or higher. We're going to point our toe down to the floor and make sure that our leg isn't touching the other leg. And then squeeze your tummy to hold the position. Then we're going to move on and do a squat hold. In our squat hold, we're going to make sure to start with our feet shoulder width apart, toes pointed out, and we're going to make sure that we bend our knees out along our toes. We're going to go all the way down so that our hips are at the same height as our knees, and our arms are up at our ears, and our tummy is squeezed so that our back is completely flat to the wall. Okay, right, so we're going to get started. I'm going to set the timers. So it's 1 foot stand, then squat hold, and then 1 foot stand on the other leg, and back to your first leg. Right, ready, and go. Standing on your left leg, arms right in at your ears. And squat hold. And our right leg. Right, ready? And go. Standing on your left leg. Arms right in at your ears. And squat hold. And our right leg. Right, ready? And go. Standing on your left leg. Arms right in at your ears. And squat hold.